Poly can taste the champagne. They're up 2-0. They're one game away from the promised land of a Molten Classic championship. Darren Preston and Randy Rosenblum glad to be on hand. And boy, that was workmanlike and efficient by the Jackrabbits. 25-11 they win that second set.
And both sets have basically been that way. We have not seen a threat yet at all at any point from La Salle. See how they come out in set 3. But again, I think a good starting point. Yes, Poly is running their game very effectively. In order to beat them, you have to hope they're off. And they have not been off at all. But to make things competitive and make things interesting, do what you can do to help yourselves out. And that's keep the serves in. That's keep the ball on the court when you're hitting on the pin. That's reading their block. Use the tip shot if you have to. Clean sets. You know, there's a lot of things you can do to make things interesting.
Well, first things first, La Salle needs to get off on the right foot. They cannot fall behind. They've done that, and against Poly, you just can't make up ground. So La Salle needs an early run to mentally get back into the match.
And again, right now, more importantly than winning the match, it's getting better. So you're not going to win this match if you're La Salle unless Poly's game just goes down the toilet, right? And you bring your A game in sets 3, 4, and 5. That's the only chance La Salle has. But I think the bigger thing at hand is to get better. I mean, this is the start of the season. So, and you're playing one of the better teams. So this is an opportunity to control what you can control and take something into the next match.
And again, reinforcements are coming in for La Salle. 4 big-time players are transferring into their program. They're on campus waiting to be set loose by the southern section. And when they play, La Salle will be a major factor in their division. Hal starts it with the roll shot and a point for La Salle.
And that's kind of what I'm talking about right there. They played that point exactly the way they were supposed to. Good read by the hitter. Didn't hit it hard. Read the block up. Had some players back. Nice spot.
And Hal's talking. She's trying to fire her team up. McGinnis shoots it through for a point. Just so many weapons, so many resources for Poly to score. And a little bit good fortune doesn't hurt either.
And nothing you could do about that if you're La Salle. So if that happens, you just have to tip your hat off to the other team. So.
Well, Abdul will take the ace. Another tip for a winner for Hal.
Nice shot. Yep. Sometimes it's a lot simpler than you think. I mean, it's controlling what you can.
Vanessa Ramirez, the libero. Well, that's a rarity with Kaya Brown coming up empty, and a point for La Salle. A miss hit at the net.
Yep, and occasionally you get a little help from the other team. We haven't seen that all night. A poor pass to the middle that didn't connect for Poly.
And a short serve is an ace.
And pick up your serve-receive game. Obviously, a lot of margin to get better there, so that's a good start as well.
And a little bit of life here for the Lancers. Playing with Lancer pride, and that's written all over the gym here because this is the home of the Lakewood Lancers. Rolling dig, great save there by Ramirez. Net violation, give the point to Pollard. Well, that would have been big for La Salle to go up 5-2. Instead, with the violation, it's 4-3.
Yeah, nice rally. You got to stay out of the net. Give yourselves a chance to get that point.
That's tooled for a winner by Cutler, Anaya Cutler, and we're even at 4.
And there's still time to establish Lee as well.
And a hitting error on the outside by Howe gives Pauley the lead, 5-4. But I do like the energy of La Salle in the third set. Remember, they were sluggish in that second set. And another one that doesn't clear the net for Kmar and La Salle, and it's 6-4. And Pauley starting to play downhill.
And a couple of hitting errors and an in the net call in this sequence against La Salle.
Too much power from Brown in the middle. Good transition volleyball from the Jackrabbits, and they've opened up a 3-point lead.
It's 5 in a row.
Again, they have the ability to string points together. Lethal offense. You can't pass the ball over the net like that against this team. Pauley will punish you. Timeout taken by La Salle, and it's 8-4 for Pauley. They win the set. They are the champions of the Molten Classic.
And that's one thing that La Salle has not been able to do. Another thing they have not been able to do in this match is stop the string of points that Pauley has been able to put together at the service line. That's hurt them.
6 points in a row on this current run by the Jackrabbits. Lillan McGrath in a warm gymnasium has not even perspired. His team has smoothly put away La Salle to this point. McGrath in his 13th season. Slender coach, won a CIF Southern Section title in 2010. Every year he's got his team in the CIF state tournament. That's how good the Pauley program is. They've been there the last 3 seasons. But they'd like to win this Molten Classic. That's a nice trophy to put in the case at Pauley. Want to thank Jake Downey, who's helped us over the last week with the tournament. Of course, Bob McCall and Darren Preston as well. Another one that is hit out by Howe. And suddenly, Pauley on the 7-point run are up 5. Make it 6, an ace.
And, you know, on the flip side of this, Randy, it's incredibly impressive how Long Beach Pauley has been able to stay focused. I think sometimes teams have a tendency to get bored or lose focus after a while if points are coming easily for them. But that has not happened to this team ever since the third set this morning.
Well, talent has a factor to keep you focused because they have so many players and not all of them are going to lose it in any one game.
Talent, they've stuck with their game plan and gotten some more people involved.
LaSalle looking to string points together, and they do with Ashley Lee in the middle, and that's a welcome sight. 6 serving 10. So back-to-back points for the Lancers. And a net violation on Pauley. And suddenly a streak for the Lancers. They've scored 3 in a row. Oh, that's heavy heat.
Too easy.
Anaya Cutler.
Way too easy. Clear shot, cross court.
In the old days, I used to call that a crater creator. 11-7 Jackrabbits. Great serve.
Ooh.
And it's in for Kaya
On a miss
Brown,
hit. Yeah,
who's laughing. She knows she mishit it and got away with it.
Yeah, clearly got away with it. Miss hit off of her fingertips. Saw that beach ball hanging up there.
The sheepish grin of Kaya Brown. A win for La Salle on that rally as it's pushed into the corner. But again, here's a team down 2 sets from Pasadena, down 4 points, battling for their existence in this tournament. And it's been an uphill climb. Another block. Kaya Brown. And now she'll serve number 15 in the black uniform. So good for the Jackrabbits.
On both sides of the ball.
Good blocker, terrific middle hitter. And a good deep serve on the line for an ace. Lead is 6. Polly wins the set. They are the Molten Classic champions. Oh, that's dumped down in 2. There's more excitement on the La Salle bench. The reserves screaming, trying to exhort their teammates on.
Yeah, you're just trying to build some positivity, and young season, gotta be excited.
Lee buries another one into the net. She's done that a couple times in this championship match. 15-9 Polly. Pearl is back. Pearl Newlian to serve. That one's through, and a winner for Howe. I really love the energy that Chloe Howe plays with, number 3 in blue for this team from La Salle. She's into every point. She's got that great work ethic. Perez in to serve. Ali Perez, 5'3" junior. Another block. Great job by Rakeo on the outside.
Yeah, just the height and physicality, really dominant all night. Long Beach Poly.
They used to call them Pepperdine when they had a great blocking team, the Malibu Roofing Company.
Yep, still do.
Well, we got to come up with a nickname for this front line of Long Beach Poly. Maybe the Pyramid. Home of the 49ers. Look at another block at the net. It's just difficult for La Salle to get through that front. And McGinnis rifles a winner. 17-10 for the Jackrabbits, closing in on the Molten Classic championship.
And they've done a wonderful job ever since being down 2 sets this morning. Cypress had them on the ropes, but Poly has made many adjustments and gotten better and better as the day has progressed.
And La Salle suddenly in a deep hole, 18-10 for Poly, looking to sweep La Salle in the final.
It would be our first 3-set outcome of the day if it happened. And again, they've only lost 2 sets in these 5 matches the Jackrabbits have, and both happened in the earlier match today.
And an ace. Everything going Polly's way. Nice job of serving by Michaela Iamaleava. Just a junior. And she just transferred in from Redondo Union. And how about that? She was at Redondo Union last year. They won this title. She's playing currently her new school, Long Beach Poly, and they're just 6 points away from the title, leading 19-10 in each set. Been very similar. They've been the dominant team.
Yep, start to finish here, and of course a teaching moment on the other sideline, calling a timeout. They know it's a rather large mountain to climb at this point, but you know, this Jackrabbit team, one of the better teams, you know, LaSalle will face this year. So these are going to be important points, if for nothing else, to try to get better and take something positive into that next match, because it's been a successful tournament. Second place in this tournament for LaSalle is pretty darn good.
Especially when you think they're going to get 4 quality players at some point this year to be inserted into that lineup. They're going to be a completely different team later in the year. They will be nails to try to contend with in their division. They're going to be very strong in the Division II playoffs. So Iwatani's club, Sherry Iwatani, figures to be a definite threat to win the CF title when they get all the pieces together.
Yeah.
But here against Poly at Lakewood's Tim Sweeney Gymnasium, Poly's been too good. That tip falls. Finally a point for LaSalle. 11 serving 19. First match this morning was at 8:30. Poly was in that match. It's the match they rallied from 2 sets down to get by Cyprus. There's an ace. So a little bit of life for the Lancers, an ace for Crystal Ramirez. Three points in a row.
Yeah, and that's why you called timeout earlier. Try to string together some points. And
I think you get another point here from LaSalle, you'll see a Long Beach Poly timeout. McGinnis is blocked, and LaSalle on a 4-0 run. Well, Lillian McGrath electing to let him play. I'm kind of surprised. I thought he'd take the timeout after that point.
Yeah, I think maybe one more.
Still up 5.
Yeah. He does have both of his timeouts. Of course, hasn't used one at all in this match. Hasn't needed to.
Well, you're seeing the character of LaSalle. They don't want to go away quietly. And they've gotten their wall up.
Yep.
And another point.
The difference here is LaSalle is making a presence at the net. So they're getting their hands on the balls. They've gotten a couple of blocks. They've gotten some soft blocks. And nothing turns around a volleyball match the way blocking does.
You block for points in volleyball, and that's what suddenly has developed an eruption. A volcanic eruption. 5 points in a row. And from 1910, suddenly it's 1915, and we have a competitive set. Well, again, I think you got to credit LaSalle here for digging literally deep. Not just the digs on the court, but the digs in their heart to battle back against Poly, who suddenly is not passing it as well either. They're not getting into their system very well on that first pass, and that's a credit to the serving of LaSalle. Suddenly the Poly fans starting to make some noise, knowing that their team has let this lead get reduced to 4. And in the back row, a couple players run together, and another point for LaSalle. 6 in a row.
Didn't think we'd see a 6-0 LaSalle run tonight the way things have gone.
Look at the serves by Crystal
7-0
Ramirez.
run.
7 in a row.
And we've seen a lot of things today, Randy, that have come out of absolutely nowhere.
This would be the most shocking.
Yeah.
That breaks the momentum, but what a job by Crystal. 7 straight points on her serve. 20-17 Jackrabbits. And Abdu to put it in play. That one's through. Tooling the block was number 3, Chloe Howell. It's only a 2-point set. 18 serving 20.
If you're Long Beach Poly, you need a pass right here. They didn't get it.
They are struggling passing the ball in this set.
They have lost focus. There was nothing that was not routine about that serve.
They're serving it right at Famawina, and she's struggling to make the pass.
That's right.
19 serving 20. That's more power from the middle, but it's saved.
Free ball.
LaSalle's getting everything. They won't get that one. Famawina kills it.
Free ball. Got to put it away, and that's what Long Beach Poly did, to stay on top.
21-19. Kelsey Porras, serving specialist, in for the Rabbits. Howell with the kill. It's a 21-20 set. All the momentum with LaSalle.
And you're absolutely right about Howell. Small and mighty, and
10-2 run.
Yep.
To get back into the set and maybe into the match. Can the Lancers get even right here? We shall see. 20 serving 21.
Go back to the basics. If you're Long Beach Poly, that means get a pass to your setter. And they got it that time.
Famawina hit it out.
But just a miss hit. Yeah, and that's loss of focus right there, because they got the pass and the set.
21 is the draw. What a comeback. An 11-2 run to wipe out the deficit. And the lead on the roll shot from Chloe Howell. 22-21 for LaSalle. And the second timeout and the final timeout of the game taken by Lillian McGrath.
Again, remember that timeout at 19-10 that LaSalle took and didn't necessarily had to take? I mean, you know, a lot of teams maybe would have said the heck with it, but there was a timeout called, and this match has not been the same since.
A 12-2 run by the Lancers.
Gain a little bit of confidence point by point. And that's what they've done. And they've gotten some help, of course, from Long Beach Poly, who has lost a little bit of focus.
Let's go, Poly!
Well, the Rabbits' passing has been very erratic in recent minutes. And now what you've done here is you brought LaSalle mentally back into the match. They think they can win it now.
Well, that's kind of what I was saying earlier. It could take you an hour and a half sometimes to get going, and you're still in the match. You're not up against the clock. It can't take you an hour and a half in some of the other sports to wake up, but
it looked like it was over, and LaSalle with this run has a great chance to push it to 4. In the middle, they work Kaya Brown. We're even at 22. Rakeo back on the floor, the big left-handed stick of Long Beach Poly. Famawina to serve.
Nice shot.
Pushed over for a winner for Poly.
Very nice shot, off-speed shot. I didn't think that was a great serve. LaSalle was able to run its offense, but that was a
23-22. Poly needs 2 points for the championship. Trying to fight off a determined effort by LaSalle. The chance of Go Poly Go here at the Tim Sweeney Gymnasium. Great serve. Good first pass, though. The second one wasn't as good. There's a swing to get to 24. But it's roofed back. Lee got up, and we're tied at 23. That's a huge block for the Lancers.
And that's another thing that has changed dramatically in favor of LaSalle in this set. They've had a big presence at the net, a statistic that one would think would heavily favor Long Beach Poly, and it has for most of the night. Questionable passing, and they got away with it.
Kill by Cutler. It's match point for the Rabbits.
That's a ball that LaSalle should have had. That's that was questionable passing on Poly's side, but got away with it.
Always seems that Kaya Brown's on that back line trying to close out sets and matches.
Yep.
She did that earlier today. She closed out Cyprus. Chance for Poly to win it right here. Cutler hit it out. We're tied at 24. She had a good look.
Excellent look. And those are the shots that Poly has been missing since they were up by 9. Not a good pass.
That's in. Poly again with a match point.
Not any room for error there on that back row, but second match point coming up. You need a tough serve here.
25-24, serving for the match are the Jackrabbits. Second match point.
I think you go to the right, keep it away from Libero.
Short serve.
Yeah, that's...
Famawina able to run it down. Free ball, LaSalle. They need to put it down. There's the dump.
They got it.
And it hits the floor. We're tied at 25.
Oh, boy, that was almost a pancake right there, but saying it hit the ground first. I
have had 2 match points.
Yeah, and they've passed it to the good passers of LaSalle, the defensive specialist. I would have gone right to one of the hitters on the right.
Poly went into the net. Set point. LaSalle looking to stretch it to at least 4. What a comeback. Once down 19-10. That's an out ball. Hit long by De Los Reyes. And then it went over to the far side, and Aguirre hit it out.
Boy, LaSalle miraculously had a swing for the set there. A good look as well. Couldn't convert.
26 apiece. Who will win this set? If Poly wins it, they're the Molten Classic champions. They break down. Match point number 3 for Long Beach Poly.
A case of setter and hitter not being on the same page. Obviously a terrible time for that if you're LaSalle. So again, a serving opportunity here, right, for Long Beach Poly. Go to the right. Go to the right side.
LaSalle has to have the point to stay alive in the match. Here's a chance for Poly to win it, and they break down. Abdu passed it to no one. We're even at 27. What a wacky third set. Absolutely bizarre set.
Yeah, again, like we've seen all day, kind of a set that's come out of nowhere. A 19-10 lead for Poly, seemingly out of hand. But this team didn't quit.
The Crystal Ramirez serve. Howell with another winner and another set point for LaSalle. Never easy to win a championship. Not easy to close out a team. Famawina with a big-time hit.
That's a nice shot by her, but after an awful pass. And that's been a difference here in this run, is that LaSalle has had the passing. They've had better choices as well, better decision-making in terms of where their serve location.
28 is the tie in the set. 29-28 for LaSalle on the service error by Abdu. Vanessa Ramirez looking to have a winning serve and close out the set. Famawina, she's come through again with that big arm swing.
Couple
29 apiece.
Yeah, couple of
29 apiece, unbelievable set.
Couple of set-saving swings there by her on the left.
Kelsey Porras. So it's going to take at least 31 to win the set.